Well, hello, and how are y'all doing? I am amazing. I am sorry I look like shit, but I've been tired all day. Today we're going to be talking about bonds and tethers. Bonds and tethers are essentially connections of energy. But I'm not going to be going too in depth and talking about like energy of the living versus the non-living versus the environment versus like light versus dark. I feel like that's too much information to try to understand the basics of a bond and a tether. Um, but also for the video, I'm not going to be going over blood tethers. A blood tether is like a mother and a child, and how they have a very strong connection. That would be considered a blood tether. Or like two cousins, or like your siblings. That's considered a blood tether. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to be going over a bond and a tether regarding two people and how they can be friends or fuck buddies or some shit like that, right? So, the bond would be considered the weaker connection, right? And the tether would be considered the stronger connection. So it's like the bond is here at the bottom and the tether is here. So let's say I go to the store, I'm walking, I'm like, hey, I need me some, I don't know what I need. I need some rice, right? So I'm walking, I go to the aisle, there's rice. I see somebody, I'm like, hey, random, can I see that rice? I see her purse. I'm like, that's a cute purse. Gumagaga, like, hello. And she sees me. She's like, hello. I like your eyebrows. They're cute. They're gonna cut me. They're so sharp. Not right now, but like she'll say something like that, like random. And I'm like, hey, I like this person. That whole thing we got going on, I likes it. We exchange numbers. We have a friendship. That was a bond that was created, right? But if I see this person, this random, I'm like, hey, random, let's go to a hotel room. Let's start hunching and doing the nasties and start fucking. Then that would be a tether. Now, let's understand the premise of the two, right? So, if you watch my video regarding energy of the living, you would understand that the soul permeates inward outward to the aura. So, the bond sits on the outside premise of said aura, and the tether goes on the inside, right? It's all up in there, not sexually, but it's a lot harder to break because it's so deep up in there. And I'm not. Here's the thing: tethers are hard as shit to break. Bonds are not, unless they become tethers. Here's the thing: a bond can become a tether cannot become a bond. So, being on the outside premise, here's the thing: all your friends typically they start off as bonds, but not all of them turn into tethers. So when you meet someone for the first time, you're like, hey, random, how are you? You know, y'all chatting it up, having a good old time. Over time, you know, you exchange the energy. You know more about this person, they know more about you. That bond becomes stronger. It gets deeper in there. It becomes a tether. But that's not how tethers are always formed, right? If you just hunching with somebody randomly that you don't know, it's automatically going to create a tether. That's why they say don't go around fucking people, because a piece of yourself is going to just be with them. Also, you don't necessarily know where their energy is at, and if they're going through some stuff, you might feel it. And if you're an empath, you might feel it physically too. So that was pretty much my video regarding bonds and tethers. I'm going to make a video regarding blood tethers and talking about the family dynamic of a tether. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. So yeah, later.